What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Jay, and welcome back to another FC Cincinnati vlog. Before I start on this topic of what you see in the title down below, I wanted to give everyone a very big thank you for watching my latest FC Cincinnati vlog with us playing the Columbus Crew. It got a lot of views and a lot of support that I honestly did not expect or didn't even anticipate. I've been doing this since the beginning of the season, and I got some traction here and there, but this video got a lot more likes than I thought I would ever see on the video for FC Cincinnati, and I'm grateful that you all tuned in to watch my video. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, if you're watching this video for the first time, I'll leave a link to that video that I did down below. But yeah, I was so grateful. I was watching it throughout the day today and didn't realize how much appreciation that people have for this team, have for this club. And I'm glad you all enjoyed the content that you saw, and I'm very grateful and humble for that. And I'm going to continue to try to bring you more as the season continues on, and with us continue on the U.S. Open Cup. And so I'm very, very happy about that, and I just want to say thank you. So now what I want to talk about is, let's talk about where we're going with the U.S. Open Cup. So with us beating Columbus Crew 1-0, there's a lot of storylines into this. First, let's talk about the fact that each game that we've won in the U.S. Open Cup against AFC Cleveland, Louisville City FC, and now Columbus Crew have all come by a 1-0 victory and by one person scoring, which is GB. And that's incredible to see. And the likelihood of that happening where one player is scoring the game-winning goal for each game is highly unlikely. So it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to watch him progress, develop on the pitch, and for the boys to play stellar defense at most portions of the game, and honestly do the city a great favor, bring so much energy to the city, to the crowd at Nipper Stadium. It's so electric to watch every single game done down there. I can't describe it into words. You all see the videos, you see the excitement on my face, you see the excitement in the crowd. It's electric, and I enjoy watching it. So thinking about that, it's a nice little trend that we have going. I was reading an article today that said that the probability of us getting to the position that we're at right now in terms of hosting, not even just not winning, hosting this many U.S. Open Cup match, I think was less than 4% in terms of all 4 rounds. And with this upcoming round, we actually have Chicago Fire, which is another MLS club here in the Midwest. And I'm actually ecstatic about this personally, because I'm also not only an FC Cincinnati fan, but also follow European football. And my team is Manchester United. And one of the midfield players, if you don't follow European football, he was over in Germany for quite some time. He played for Bayern Munich. He played for Manchester United at one point, and now he's playing for Chicago Fire, is Bastian Schweinsteiger. And I thought he was one of my favorite midfielders. He's very great, can control the pitch, he can control the midfield, play at their pace. He's a very fantastic player. Even if he is older, he's fantastic. And what I also read too is that with this upcoming game, we also have, I believe, the MLS's leading goal scorer. So that's going to provide a big challenge for the guys in blue and orange. Which is going to be interesting to say. I'm not going to make any predictions for this match until the day of, just because I want to give myself some more time to take in the festivities of us having a big win for an MLS audition for us, basically, and to say, this is what we've done so far, here's where we're going to go. And I'm looking forward to that game. It's going to be on June 28th, 7:30. It's on another Wednesday down in Nipper Stadium. If the guys do win, they do move on to the 6th round, which I believe is the quarterfinals. It's no longer the round of 16, and they will play. And I believe it's Atlanta, if I remember correctly by reading the article. So hopefully we can see what that result comes down to on Wednesday. Like I said again, my predictions will show up in that video during that time frame. But it's incredible to see the city get behind this team. It's incredible to see the players embrace the energy from the crowd. It's something that I wish we can get more of, because I don't want this to end. I don't want this feeling for us to ever dwindle. And I know there's going to be points where obviously wins, losses, and draws will happen. It happens in football. It happens. But if we are able to really continue on with this level of excellence, this level of just competition, I'm just going to say effort. I think the MLS bid that we're going for right now is a more viable option if we continue to show that, hey, we're not just some random startup club. We can actually try to make some noise. And with the plans that they have in place to build a stadium, which some people do not want it in Newport, Kentucky, the more I think about it, the more it makes more sense to actually put it down there in terms of space, and also keeping it within the same realms of the pro teams that are already in Cincinnati. It makes more sense to me. But that's another video for another day. But this U.S. Open Cup right now and the progression that they're making and the level of play that they have against this competition on the bigger stage, which is the MLS competition, can go a long way for them to go ahead and say, we're ready for expansion. Tell us what you need us to do, and we'll get it done. And I think with us performing this way and showing the MLS, the commissioner saying, we'll build the stadium. We're bringing in record crowds. We're bringing in like expert level players. We are performing at a high level. What more do you want from us? I think this goes a long way for them to get to that point. So hopefully, with this upcoming U.S. Open Cup match against Chicago Fire, it can even if it's a loss, they can show the maximum amount of effort and say that we can keep up in order to play with these guys. And so until then, the next game is tomorrow night down in Nippert. It's at 7 o'clock. It's against Charleston Battery, who took us out in the playoff rounds, the first round playoff last year at Nippert. So it's going to be good to see if we can kind of get ourselves back into winning form in the USL. The last game we lost against Rochester, which we sat a lot of people for this homestand. So this is going to be the second or third game of this homestand, I believe. Actually, it's going to be the third game of this homestand. So it's going to be good for the guys. I hope we get a win. And it's going to be great. Like I said, I'll always be recording down there in terms of my reactions to goals, whether it's our team, their team, the fan excitement. It's going to be great. And I'm going to enjoy every single minute of this. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like at this on the bottom of this video. I will leave a link to my old videos down in the description down below, especially for the one for the Columbus Crew. I am enjoying what I'm doing this for you guys. Please subscribe. Please share this with your friends. Please comment on what more you want me to do while I'm down there. This has been very exciting. I want to be able to provide even more for you guys, and it's been a true blessing. So in the meantime, this is your boy Jay. I hope you all have a great time, whatever you're doing right now or what you're planning on doing. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back with you for another video tomorrow night. Hopefully it gets on by Sunday morning to provide more content for the latest FC Cincinnati game. And I will see you all soon. Have a great one, and peace.